Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon. Hi, I'm Heather Rodriguez. I am the founder of the Natural Fertility Company, and my team and I help couples who are trying to conceive and prepare for pregnancy. And I actually got in here really quickly. I'm making my breakfast, and I thought I'd give you some ideas for a really quick fertility-friendly breakfast. I've talked a lot about the fertility diet in the past couple weeks on these fertility scopes, and I wanted to kind of show you, here's an idea. Here's what I'm making actually for breakfast today. And it's going to be just a really quick scope here. So I will show you kind of what is going to be in it. This is what I usually eat every morning for breakfast. And then I'll get on in a little while and do a scope on fertility cleansing. So thank you guys for joining me. All right, so I just cooked some oatmeal, super, super simple. And then over here, I've got, since I'm in a hurry this morning, I'm actually going to use Fertilaway protein powder. I'm going to use a nut seed butter. I'm going to use fruit. So I'm going to make my oatmeal. So what I basically do is I put the protein powder in there. I'm going to scoop in some oatmeal. And I use like whole cut oats. I don't use the quick oats, but these are super fast. So I'm just putting probably, I don't know, a little over half a cup, 3/4 of a cup of oatmeal. And then I'll mix it in there. And so this is my oatmeal that I do in the morning. And so I actually do mix it with protein powder when I'm in a hurry. If I'm not in a hurry, I will have my oatmeal and I will cook some eggs on the side. So this is my fast food breakfast. So I put that in there. I've got oatmeal so far. I like to always add, let me see how to do this with one hand. I like to always add a nut butter. And this one is cool. We're in Maui right now, so I'm using the macadamia nut butter from the island. I usually use almond butter or like a seed nut butter mix. So put about a tablespoon in there. And the reason I put fat in there is for energy. The fat is actually what gives me sustained energy. Carbohydrates do as well, which is the oats. So I'll put that in there. And then I'm going to put some fruit in here. So for those of you who need to watch your sugar, who have PCOS, I would skip the fruit. I would definitely go with the fat. This is going to be fresh mango. Sorry for the bad videoing, but I have only 2 hands. So I'm adding fresh mango. And then I'm going to have some papaya. This is papaya. Have you guys had papaya before? Do you like papaya? Alright. Sorry for the extreme close-up while I'm scooping it. For those of you who are just joining, I am showing you how to make a quick fertility-friendly breakfast. Alright. I'll have to figure out the tripod next. So I've got about half a cup of fruit in here. Papaya and mango. I don't go crazy with the fruit. At 1 serving, I try not to, but I am a fruit bat. I completely so into fruit. I have to kind of watch my fruit consumption because I will just eat a whole mango. My husband was like, "Oh, where's the mango we bought?" I was like, "I'm sorry, I kind of ate the whole thing while you were away." So, okay, so the last part of this, I've got my whey protein, I've got my oats, I've got my healthy fat, which is macadamia nut butter. I have my fruit. And then I like to use stevia or honey for my sweetener. This is the current stevia that I'm using is Sweet Leaf, Sweet Drops, Vanilla Cream. I know some people don't like stevia because it can be kind of a bitter, it can be kind of a bitter taste for some people. I get used to it. I've gotten used to it from using it over the past year, and I actually really love it. So I'll put 5 drops of this stevia in here. You can use honey or some other sweetener that you would like. The reason I use stevia, it's not a sweetener. It has no effect on your blood sugar levels. It just tricks the taste buds into tasting sweetness. And it's an herb. So this is an herbal extract of the stevia plant. And I've grown to love it. This company has different flavors. This is vanilla cream. I've got all kinds of flavors, but I actually go back to this one and the plain one and the toffee one the most. But they've got ones you can add to sparkling water to make soda and all kinds of things like that. So I put about 4 or 5 drops of that in here, and then I just mix this. It's not pretty looking after you mix it, but I just mix it all together. And that is my breakfast. So we've got fiber in here, which is great for helping to metabolize excess hormones from the system. We've got a protein in here, about 20 grams of protein from the Fertility whey protein powder. Like I said before, this is a fast food breakfast. I normally would actually cook eggs as my protein source or something, real food, not just relying on the protein powder. But for a fast breakfast, it's really good. And then I've added essential fatty or healthy fats from a nut butter. Chose macadamia today, and then I put some stevia for sweetener and some fruit. So I actually probably didn't even need to put the stevia because the fruit is pretty sweet. So yeah, I hope you guys found that really helpful. That's just a quick go-to breakfast that I do.